Hello everybody, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Ben, and I can't believe we didn't do the Neutron. Oh man, we've done one video already. Might be after this one about some weird and wonderful patches, but we're going to do the normal stuff now. I think this is a fantastic little box, one of my favourites for a good while to recommend to those who are potentially modularly inclined, for obvious reasons. Big old patch bay there. But let's take a tour. So, we've got our lovely red panel. Starting on the left are two oscillators, and quite flexible. I'm going to get a little sequence running, no filtering, and we'll just have a quick mess through, shall we? So these are based on the classic 3340 oscillator chip. There's lots of stuff in there. You can see with our little oscillator selectors it blends between, which isn't a common feature, but really cool for getting, lots of different timbres. You can set this with a button combination kind of power-up thing to just switch between them, should you so choose. You may well have seen the paraphonic button. Yes, that's right. We can indeed play two notes at once, but of course through the same filter and VCA, but that's super handy if you want a little bit more harmonic interest. Sync as well, you have the range controls as you can see here. When you have all of them lit, you have a wide range. Not going to hurt your ears too much. Really subsonic stuff. So for modulation and sound effects, that wide range is really handy. Other than that, normal octave selector. And again, not the most common option, but you've got a mix between them rather than a separate mixer. Lovely stuff. Straight through to the filter, multi-mode, so we've got our standard low pass. Let's get some sawtooth action. Really nice, you don't lose your bottom end on that one when you turn the resonance up. With the mode switch, high pass. And of course band pass as well. Key tracking switch if you want to have that little bit of movement in there, and we've got our modulation control for the LFO and then envelope depth as well, because we have two envelopes to use over here. Useful control when you're getting super modular is the VCA bias control. So even without a keyboard involved, you can still have it droning away and get going. Quite handy. Our LFO is the only digital part of this unit, and that's, again, you've got that waveform mixing that you've got there. Goes reasonably high as well. Let's have a listen to that. Always some good stuff to be found there. The really cool little bonus section here, we've actually got an analog delay and an analog drive section. The drive section is always active unless you kind of patch around it. Just being careful of our levels there, but that's kind of full drive. The tone control is super useful as well, another tone shaper apart from your standard filter. Lovely stuff. Where I really think it shines is having our little delay. I'm going to use a prepared sequence because I can't play very well. So it's pretty cool. One thing that you will notice is it does get kind of noisy, which I think is a good noisy, to be honest. So if we turn our repeats up, not what I would call hi-fi, but in the best possible way. We love it. We do have some wonderful modular kind of utilities, or not necessarily just modular, but we've got our portamento over here. Which is really nice. We also have sample and hold, which is super useful for some classic patches, or if you just want to add a little bit of random modulation in there. Patch bay all the way on the right with every single patch point you could possibly need. Really fantastic. So it doesn't get in the way of the playing surface and you can get some really crazy stuff. If you want to see some more mental sounds from this machine, have a look just over here. Did a video with Jack. Some pretty interesting sounds to be had. You can chuck this in a Eurorack case if you prefer. As you can see, it's got your bolts there. You can use the MIDI polychain stuff with the other synths in Behringer's range. It's a great intro if you want to get into the modular world, since it's got everything you need. It's hugely versatile, and I think it's got some serious low end as well. Thank you for checking this one out. We're going to get some more little riffs going. I hope you enjoy the Behringer Neutron. Catch you later. After, of course, that you've subscribed and liked this video. Cheers.